Hey guys, Molly here. Just wanted to have a quick hello with everybody, and say, what's up? I don't know if everybody's having snowstorms. We had a snowstorm and a half over here, let me tell you. And anyway, so here on the East Coast, we had a snowstorm and a half, let me tell you. There's like at least over, I don't know, so many feet of snow. So anyway, we have these dogs at my house. They're so cute. Oh, I'm such a dog person. Sometimes I like dogs more than I like people. Anybody with me? So anyway, this morning, so we had so much snow that we can't just let our dogs out like we usually do. Do you know what I mean? We can't just like let them roam about. So we have to like take them on leashes and like walk them outside. It's such a mess. It's such a mess. And I was thinking about like how hard it is to get into a new relationship and how hard it is to break a habit and how hard it can feel and how hard it can be to create a new habit. Now, hard, I don't love the word hard. We're talking about hard and not using the word. So look at me breaking the rules as usual, but really just like how challenging it can be. You know what I mean? Like, and how often I talk about this idea of like a well-worn snow groove, right? And listen, I mean, so many of us have been struggling in our relationship with food for so long that it's like this well-worn snow groove. It's like, oh, it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm in the cabinet. I'm eating the food. I'm feeling really bad about myself. E-I-E-I-O. And how it seems like, well, gosh, I should just be able to stop that. And like, it is not that easy. I want to tell you why. Because behaviorism is behaviorism is behaviorism. And let me tell you this morning. Okay, so usually in the morning, here's how it goes. You have to get the dogs out of their beds. They run outside through the doggy door. They come back in. They eat their food. They go back out, right? For a year, well, not years, 1's 7, 1's 3, but whatever, for 2 years, for 6 years, this is what the dogs have been doing. Can I just tell you this morning what a dog panic there was? Like, the dogs were like, how can I not get out the doggy door? Why did you have me on a leash? What is going on? Where's my food? Like, they were so confused and so stressed out and so overwhelmed. And listen, loves, behavior is behavior is behavior is behavior. And of course, would they get used to it? Of course. Would they learn to love it? Probably. Maybe not, but you get the metaphor is what I'm saying. Like, with time and with practice and with consistency, it becomes a new habit. But starting a new habit can be really challenging, even if it's just changing a part of your routine, like going from running outside to going on a leash. It's tricky is all I'm saying. And hello to everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Love you all. I know I just like randomly came on today. So I just want to remind you something. Making a big change in your life is like the bravest, most like gangster, amazing thing that you can do. And I want you to try to be really, really gentle about the idea that your old habits have been around for a really, really long time. And sometimes it just feels really uncomfortable, or sometimes you're going to try to nose your way out of a doggy door that's already closed, even to the point where you might bang your head against the doggy door, being like, why isn't it opening? And it isn't opening because you're trying a new door, And that's where I want you to think about being gentle and being forgiving and congratulating yourself all the time for making these new healthy choices, for like creating these new relationships. Like, it's not easy, but it's awesome. I can promise you that. Triple pinky swear up to the moon, right? But habits are there and they're tricky to break. And so I want to give a little public service announcement today to just have some respect for old habits being tricky to break. Have some amazing, amazing love and compassion for yourself that you're creating a whole new habit. You're creating all new structure. You're creating a new snow groove, which means you're going to have to like take out the trees and, go down the snow groove a bunch of times until it's like the new snow groove, Anyway, I was just thinking about all you all this morning and suddenly it became 6 o'clock and I was like, oh my God, I didn't tell my favorite people around how the dogs, the confusion of the dogs this morning. I wanted to look at Daisy and Charlie and be like, I hear you. I hear you. It is so hard that the doggy door is not open. I've been there, Daisy. I've been there, Charlie. It gets better. And I just want to tell you that too. While the doggy door might not be open, there's a better door opening. And it just takes some time to get used to, Quick note, just when you can remember why you're doing this, like there's so much research about the why. When you can remember why you're doing this, why you're closing the doggy door and creating a whole new way, we were doing it so that the dogs didn't drown in the snow. I think that's a reasonable reason. But, it's like it's a good thing to remember, I think is all I'm saying. So listen, if someone hasn't told you that they love you today, I am going to be the first, but I hope someone has. But I love you. I believe in you. I am here rooting hard for you, fiercely devoted to your freedom. For those of you in our Facebook group and for those of you in our membership site, I will see you in 2 short hours for coaching. And just know that I'm sending you all of my love today and always. And I will be back sooner than you know it. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.